गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। सभी का स्वागत है एक बार फिर से इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर एंड आई वेलकम यू ऑल ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म दैट नेम इज वन मार्क सॉल्यूशन। डेफिनेटली एज यू नो, since last 2 months we are conducting live webinars for the different subject, different chapters of the different subject with the subject expert. And today in this webinar we are going to discuss about the chapter first of geography, that is resources and development of the class 10. So class 10th geography का chapter 1 है resources and development. Today we'll discuss on this platform with subject expert Madam Mrs. Khatija B. Madam Khatija, I welcome you on this platform. Uh, Madam Khatija is working. She was working as a PGT economics in Vilammal Vidyalaya Alap Pakkam. Now she is doing. She is running her own institute, and definitely, Madam having a good experience, long experience of teaching economics as well as social science in class 10. So. For this session, definitely we are conducting लगा रहे हैं डिफरेंट सेशंस को कंडक्ट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर मैडम के साथ में डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट के साथ में in which we are discussing about the 1 mark questions, जिसमें हम एक एक नंबर के क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करते हैं। क्वेश्चंस होते हैं उन क्वेश्चंस को हम यहाँ पर डिस्कस करते हैं। एक नंबर में जो क्वेश्चंस पूछे जा सकते हैं एंड आवर सब्जेक्ट पार्टनर इज content partner is one question every time. You can 1 mark solution and मैं ज़्यादा समय नहीं लूँगा. I would like to request all my viewers to subscribe the channel so that in future whatever videos to be scheduled, जो भी future में जो भी हमारे जो भी sessions होने वाले हैं उन sessions के बारे में उनको जानकारी मिल सके, so that and stay connected with us. पिछले जो videos जो sessions हमारे conduct हो चुके हैं उन sessions को उन sessions के अगर videos आपको देखने हैं, so you can visit our playlist of this channel. और now I am handing over to Madam Khatija.
ಅಮ್ಮ ಹೆಡ್ಫೋನ್
I'm class எடுக்கிறேன் கொஞ்சம் அளவுக்காக அந்த பக்கம் போங்க. A very happy afternoon and namaskar to everyone here gathered here. Today I welcome everyone in Khadija ma'am's geography class. Sorry to delay because of the technical issues. We want to know that what do you mean by the resources? What are they? For example, a piece of land is there, water is there, electricity we have. Can we call everything as a resource? No. Along with that, human is essential, and then very essentially we use technology. When the technology is not there, absent, we can't call any water, electricity or human as a resource. A very good example is presented now today before some minutes. As the computer is not connecting to you all, we were not able to start our class. This is a very good example for the resources. So technology is very, very essential. We are going to get that one more question in that very essential lesson. Maximum marks have been taken from this lesson. Only lot of questions have been taken. I request all the 10th standard students to learn geography without leaving the information given in your box, because I am hearing that setters of the question papers are taking question from the box. Let us see to that now. We are seeing the human resources, how they are helpful in recruiting the job, having the leadership, using their potentiality, performances, training, research, and having contributing in all these forms. This is very good, is the essential factor of the resource. And then let us go to the one more question. How will you call the creation of mini forest in the dump yard and the wasteland? Lot and lot of wasteland have been turned into the good green forest. One of the forests have been created in Koturburam at Madras. You people perhaps may not be knowing, as you people are there in Lucknow. Lot and lot of areas have been turned using the dump yard and the wasteland into the very good agricultural land, forest, this and all with the help of the technology only. So this is called as the Miyawaki technology. So this new technology is called as Miyawaki method of creating forests, introduced by a Japanese botanist, Akira Miyawaki. It may come in the one mark answer to you in the form of the fill in the blanks also. Barapani industrial area of Umiam in North India and say trees in Bangalore are the very good example. Please go through this question after the class. Please remember, it may come in the one mark answer. So far it has not come. That is the thing. The next one is everything available in the environment which can be used to satisfy our needs, provided which is technologically accessible, economically feasible, culturally acceptable, can be termed as land, water. Option A is land, option B is water, option C is mineral. That answer, option D is resource. Which one is the correct answer? Now only we have explained to you how is the resources. The correct answer is option D, resources, because land, water, minerals can't produce anything of their own. A man should be there. Okay, so everything will be totally, the resources only will be the correct answer. Whatever available in our environment will not become resource without the human factor. So option D is the correct answer. Resources are free gift of nature, function of human activities, provided by rich people, given by government. Which one is the correct answer to you? Function of the human activities. As we have told earlier, free gift of nature automatically will not bring any commodity for you. For example, a piece of land is there. If I go near the land and ask the land to give me 100 bags of rice, it is not possible. That rice will not come. Paddy or rice or wheat or any other crop will not come automatically. Function of human activities are very essential to produce any commodities. And then next one is human beings, flora, fauna are called biotic resources because they are obtained from, option A is obtained from biosphere and life. Option B is they are not having origin. It is also wrong. They are individual resources. No, none of the above also not the correct answer. Answer is option A, obtained by biosphere and life. The next one, example of the abiotic resources, human beings, animals, rocks, metals. And then answer is option C and D. Abiotic resources are rocks and metals. These are human beings, animals, they are all belonging to biotic resources. Number 6, resources which take millions of years in their formation are called renewable resources. Option A is renewable resources. Option B is non-renewable resources. Option C is the potential resources. D is the individual resources. They will be called as the non-renewable resources because the non-renewable resources like coal and all will take more than 400 years to reoccur once again, because they will have to be dumped on the ground and they will be pressed, and that in that high temperature and the pressure they should be there more than 400 years. They will take much and more years to reoccur again. For that only we are calling them as the non-renewable resources. That answer is B, option B. Question number 7 is grazing grounds, burial grounds, and village ponds are a good example for community-owned resources. Individual resources, we know very well this and all will not be belonging to any individual, not national resources. And then the correct answer is community owned resources. We know very well for each and every community there will be separate grazing ground and all, burial ground and all, and then each and every community there will be a village pond. It is called as the common ponds. So the correct answer is community owned resources. And then the next one, solar, wind energy, water, and forest are renewable resources, non-renewable resources. Which one is the correct answer in your view? They will take very less time to reproduce once again. Solar energy is always produced in the solar producing unit. Wind energy also, there are lot of wind energy units, we know very well. Water also can be recycled and produced very earlier, and then forest also can be regained. Okay, so they all will be called as the renewable resources. Option A is the correct answer. Option A. And then next one, oceanic area up to 12 nautical miles from coast is called dash resources. First of all, what do you mean by the nautical miles? When we travel on the land, the distance on the land will be called as the kilometers, meters, like that. And then on that distance on the water, oceanic area, water, it will be called as the nautical miles. The correct answer is national resources. Up to 12 nautical mile only. Remember, if you go beyond that, what will happen? No, that country in the surrounding area will come and take our boat, fish catch, and all the things, whatever we caught from the sea, and run away. That's all. That is the reason we should be knowing that which one is the national resources. And then next one, how did India get permission to mine manganese nodules from the basin of Indian Ocean? Sometimes it will be above the border area of India. India has a limit. Up to this level only we can travel. And above that, if we go beyond the limit, what will happen? No, as I have told earlier, other countries which are there in that limit will come and catch us. For that, what we will have to do? If we find the manganese nodules are there from the basin of Indian Ocean and it is not within the limit of Indian limit, we can't go and get that. So what we will have to do to mine manganese, we will have to get permission from the India has a right to explore and mine manganese nodules from the bed. So ocean, through that agreement, what we will have to do, we will have to sign in that agreement with the International Seabed Authority. If there is agreement, we can do. If not, that country has to get permission from the International Seabed Authority. And then only we can go and mine the manganese nodules from the basin of Indian Ocean. They can ask you in the one mark question, how can we do this? Because this question has been taken from a box in that same lesson. Please find it. It has been given in the olive colored area. Next one, what do you mean by international resources? International resources means the resources which belong to all the countries of the world. For example, seas and oceans. These are all international resources. It is not there that one country should travel on the sea, another country should not use sea or ocean for their navigation or for the fish catch, this and all. Beyond 200 nautical miles, the oceanic resources are called open ocean, and no country has a right over it without permission of the international institution, the seabed institution. We will have to get permission from the seabed authority to travel or go out of this limit. Rajasthan and Gujarat have enormous potential for the development of wind and solar energy. So far, they have not been utilized. Now, how will you call this sort of resources? These resources will be called as the potential resources. We are not able to get that solar energy, and then wind is there, very strong wind, storm and all are going on. Solar energy means temperature also will be very high. We are not able to utilize, means we are not having proper technology to do so. That is the reason. If there is a proper technology, suitable technology is there with that India people, they would have done that, but we are not able to use or utilize that. So we are calling this sort of the resources as potential resources, because they are the potentiality of Rajasthan and Gujarat. This solar energy, wind and all always there. हवा तो हमेशा चलती है राजस्थान में, तूफान भी आ जाती है, और फिर सोलर एनर्जी तो हायर टेम्परेचर भी है, फिर भी हमें कुछ भी कर नहीं पाते. सोलर एनर्जी से हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी भी प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं, फिर भी हम कर नहीं पाते. क्योंकि तो उधर हमें प्रॉपर टेक्नोलॉजी हमें नहीं मिल रहा, ताकि हमें वो बना नहीं सकते हैं. Read the assertion and reasons carefully. Select the correct answer from the given option. It is very essential type of the 1 mark question. They will never miss this type of the question. Question paper setter will never miss this sort of the question. Let us see this assertion. Materials in the environment which have the potential to satisfy human needs, but human beings do not use it properly. The reason is, human beings do not have the required technical know-how. Know-how stands for information, technical technologies to use this material. अब 4 क्वेश्चन आपको दिए गया है. 4 questions have been given. Both assertion and reason are correct, and the reason is a correct explanation of assertion. This is the option 1. Option 2, assertion is correct, reason is wrong. And the third one, assertion is wrong, reason is correct. Both assertion and reason are wrong. इसमें option number 2, option number 3, option number 4, all the 3 are wrong. Here, second one is assertion correct, reason is wrong. This is also wrong. Okay, the next one is assertion is wrong. First itself it is wrong. Assertion is the correct thing. Then one question, how will you find out, children, which one is correct, which one is wrong? What you should do for this? For this, you should read the full lesson, children. There is no any other option in front of us. We will have to read the full lesson without leaving the things given in the boxes also, information given in the boxes also. Then only we can face this sort of the question. So that option 1 is the correct answer. Both assertion and reason are correct, and the reason is the correct explanation of assertion. As we do not have the technological ideas, proper technology, we are not able to use the potentiality of the particular area. For example, Rajasthan itself. Now only we have explained in question number 12, as there is a wind and then higher temperature, we are not able to use the things without technology. We are not having the proper technology. So that option 1 is the correct answer. The next one is water in the dams, forest, etc. is dash, which can be used in the future. What is that, children? What can be used in the future? Okay, they can be called as reserve. I would like to share something regarding the reserve. What is that means? So, some area of the forest will be allotted by the government. That means what? They will make it as the reserved area that no one can enter in there in order to exploit that. Why should they do like that? Because that sort of that area, plants, species of animals will be in endangered list. Once upon a time, in that Western Ghats, a peculiar type of the plant started growing, and after some time, automatically it is perished. That plant were useful in preparing the permanent medicine for diabetes, but as they have died immediately, we were not able to prepare any medicine. So that sort of that area, if the government comes to know through the geologist, what it will do immediately, it will allot that area as the reserve that means that can be used in the future. If we exploit all the forests, then we will not get any reserve for the future. For that only we are calling it as the reserve. Example is the Sariska Tiger Reserve in Rajasthan. We can say the Gir forest in the Gujarat also, and other reserved forests are the good example. Question number 15. Dash development means the development that should take place without damaging the present environment with the needs of future generation. What is this? That development that should take place without damaging present environment. For example, a bridge has been built in our area. It is useful for you, but tomorrow in the future your grandchildren are saying, दादाजी मुझे कॉलेज जाने को नहीं हो रहा, ये ब्रिज है ना, ये बहुत सारा ट्रैफिक क्रिएट करता है, ये ब्रिज मुझे नहीं चाहिए, ये अच्छा नहीं होगा तो अच्छा होगा, मुझे बहुत तकलीफ हो रहा है. ऐसे आप लोग के ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन कह देंगे तो, पोता पोती कह देंगे तो, ऐसा डेवलपमेंट सस्टेन्ड डेवलपमेंट नहीं होगा. The development, it should be satisfying the needs of the present generation without damaging the future generation will be called as the sustainable development. You can give any example. It can be a river area, or else it will be a pond prepared or produced by the government or the village people or buildings. Anything else you can give. If it is not useful for the future generation, if it is troubling the future generation, we can't say it is a sustainable development. I have released an important question from your board exam paper. You think like that because it is that much important. Am I clear? The next one, the summit which was convened for addressing urgent problems of environmental protection and socio-economic at the global level is called as the Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992. Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992. There is an important note given for you children. Sometime in the question paper, the setter of question paper will ask you to write the summit's name without any gap. I have the bitter experience last year. They gave the same question. They asked the name of the summit and my children wrote this as it is given in the text reader with the gap. You are able to see a gap in between Rio and D, and then gap in between D and Janeiro, and then between here also Janeiro a bit and the earth like this. But my children wrote as it is in the text reader. They striked out the answer because they want to write without gap. If you leave gap in between the letters or words, they will strike out your answer. So read the instruction properly and answer. The name of the committee is Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992. Another important question for you from this lesson. Question number 17. What is the aim of Agenda 21? What they did know through by doing conducting the Agenda 21, they asked the leaders or the administrators of the particular state to write the problem, because I am the Prime Minister I will be sitting somewhere else and write the problem of my own. I don't know what is happening in each and every state. That is the reason that Agenda 21 has done a wonderful job. It has asked the CM of the particular states to write the problem, because more than the higher authorities, the CMs will be knowing their personal problem in the particular state. So where it is lacking, where the resources are not there, that and all they only will know. So they will sit and write all the problem. Agenda 21 aims at achieving global sustainable development. I'm sorry, here agents has been given. Excuse me, kindly bear it. Achieving global sustainable development. What are all the aims? What they will have to do for achieving the global sustainable development? The chief minister will have to sit and sit right. And the next one of the major objective of the 21 is that every dash government should draw its own need. Local government only, as we have told you, local government should sit and write what are all they need for their particular area in order to create the sustainable development. Only the local government. That is the answer. Question number 19, another one question from that assertion type. Resource planning is essential for any government. Why it is essential, children? Before I go to the reason, I want to ask you why it is very essential, children. We have water, we have agricultural land, we have forest, but we don't know, children, how much forest to be taken, how much agricultural area to be exploited in order to produce 5 tons of wheat. How much agricultural area to be selected? This and all we don't know, children. For that only we need essential resource planning is very, very essential. Then only we can go to the next step. Reason is the rich person can plan their future. Will you accept, children? If you allot any rich persons to plan for the resource planning, what will happen, children? They will own all the resources and run away, children. We will remain poor forever, even our future. So the first, this assertion is correct and the reason is wrong. By seeing this assertion and reason, you will write that answer. Both now we are coming to the option here. Both assertion and reason are wrong, and then assertion is correct, reason is wrong. Reason is correct and assertion is wrong. Both assertion, reasons are correct. Out of this, B, that option number 2, assertion is correct, reason is wrong. This only is the correct answer. So option number 2 is the correct answer to you. Like this, you should read the assertion and reason several times within the given time, within the given period, and then you select the correct answer. Little bit difficult, but if we have to get that highest mark or centum, we should work this much hard. We are going to the 20th one. Even though we had rich resources, we are not able to exploit these resources. Why? That answer is we didn't have the proper technology. Already we have told you in one question. Again the same question. Why I have asked this means they will twist and ask the same question several times. So we should be ready to answer properly. And then the question number 21, there is enough for everybody's need and not for anybody's greed. One particular person can't use all the resources. That is the thing who told this, our महात्मा गांधी. our देश के पिता हैं महात्मा गांधी. वो ऐसे कहते, this and all are very essential for you to not losing the 1 mark answer. Mahatma Gandhi is the correct answer. The question number 22. While we talk about the resource development, can we involve only the availability of resources? No, children. No, water is there. Lot of water. Let us assume we are there in front of any running water, river. Can we ask the river to produce electricity? No, we need the technology. And some persons should be there. It is not like that. Only the availability of resources can't do anything. गेहूं है हमारे सामने, हमें खाना चाहिए, तो हम अब उस गेहूं को कह देंगे तो अरे थोड़ा हलवा पूरी बना दे रे, बना देगा क्या वो? हमें जाना चाहिए, हमें जाके हलवा पूरी बनाना चाहिए. गेहूं और शक्कर, गेहूं कुछ भी, वो ऑटोमेटिकली दे विल नॉट प्रिपेयर द हलवा पूरी. Human activities are very, very essential. And some store and other technologies also essential for us. We need human resources and advanced technology for resource development. So only the resources can't produce anything automatically. What does the cold desert, question number 23, what does the cold desert of Ladakh lack in? The cold desert of Ladakh lack in water resources, infrastructure, and some vital resources also, people also. Why it is, children? You can ask. Ladakh is there at the highest area only, no? There only lot of rivers are running. How you are saying water is very less in that area? Yes, it is too high. Highest plateau is Ladakh. Another one question I have revealed for you. It is too highest, then the water is not reaching there. They will take their own routes. It will not go to that area which is very highest and above to them. They will run on their route. Okay, infrastructure also, it will be difficult. And then next one, 24. State any one reason for overuse of resources. You can say lot of things. Population is a very good example. Rapid increase in population. Resources are there. For example, a particular amount of forest is there, but the population will not stay up to that level. No, each and every year, every child which born at the sixth minute in India is Indian children only, not India in the world level. I'm sorry, every sixth children is Indian child only. So that in population is increasing very fast. Accordingly, the resources present in the country will not increase. No, it will not increase. So that overuse of resources, we can give this rapid increase of population as the answer. One reason you can give. This is the correct reason also. So I request you to give this. So next one, how can we group human beings and coal in same category of resources? Now you see very problematic question for us. Human beings is a living thing, right? Coal is the non-living things, but in the resources we are grouping both the things at the same. Why? How can you say, miss? Now only you told coal will be occurred for more than 400 years. After the 400 years only it will reoccur. But a human is being born each and every minute now, miss. How can you group them into the same group, miss? You can ask like that. Human beings only throwing all the rubbishes and a lot of that wastage things and all on the ground, right? Will you accept? We are expert in that. We have turned the Rajasthan plain as the Rajasthan desert itself by throwing the rubbish and the waste things on the plain, right? Am I correct? Okay. So as they are throwing all the wastages on the ground, that and all will go inside under the ground, and they will be pressed, and they are there in the higher temperature, and the pressure created by beneath the ground, and then it will be there in that pressure and high temperature for several years, and they are becoming coal. That is the reason we are adding all the things in the coal. Human beings and coal can be grouped in the biotic resources because of their origin from the living resources and biosphere. Very important question. We have given in the block letters for your reference. Kindly go through this PPT. Very essential. And then a type of resource named R is abundant in Chota Nagpur Plateau. Please listen this question. It has been taken from the HOTS, and we are not able to exploit it due to the lacking of technology. How will we call resource R? See, First, let us read this question once again. A type of resource named ore is abundant in Chota Nagpur Plateau, and we are not able to exploit it due to the lacking of technology. How will we call resource ore? We will call it as the stock. We are not able to use because we are not having technology. It will be there. It will be remaining in Chota Nagpur itself for lot and lot of days. This year also, next year also, inshallah by 2022, if we get any proper technology, then only we can take that resource and use for our production. Until we use, it will be there. So it will be stock, right? It will be stock for you. We will call it a stock because we are not exploiting it. It is going to remain in our country till we start using it. So it will be called as the stock. तुम्हारे पास 5 चूड़ीदार है, सो 5 चूड़ीदार में 3 चूड़ीदार आप इस्तेमाल कर चुकी हैं, तो तब तक दूसरे साल आ गया, तब आप कह देंगे कि मम्मी मेरे पास दो चूड़ीदार सेट स्टॉक हैं, मैं वो यूज नहीं करी थी, वो नए ऐसे ही जैसे आप खरीद के दिए थे वैसे ही हैं, तो मुझे दूसरे साल नए साल के लिए 2 सेट स्टॉक है, ऐसे बोलेंगे ना, ऐसे ही ये भी. So when we are not exploiting anything, reason will be something. We don't have proper people, we don't have proper technology, but we are not using it. They are remaining same as they are. Then it will be called as stock. Very important question for you. This question has come in the HOTS question. Thank you. Land which is left without cultivation for 1 or less than 1 year is called fallow land. So 1 year, if you are not using that, left without cultivation, remember, left without cultivation for 1 or less than 1 year, for 8 months, 7 months, that will be called as the fallow land. Fallow land. What do you mean by grass cropped area? Pura area, pura agricultural area will be called area sown more than once in an agricultural year, and plus net sown area. ये net sown area क्या होगा? Pura area. Whatever that area we have put in that agricultural production, plus that area sown more than once, 2 year or 3 year, whatever we have produced, that also to be added along with that. That only will be called as the grass cropped area. At present, question number 29, at present, there are about dash million hectares of degraded land in India. 130. Answer is 130. It may come even in the choose the correct answer also. They will be giving the options like 120, 150, 200, 130, like that they may ask you. Question number 30, we can check land degradation by afforestation, proper management of grazing, planting of shelter belt, all the above. That all the three are the correct method of checking land degradation. Answer is option number D. All the above. Question number 31. The rocks face several mechanical, chemical disintegration and soil erosion. One fine day, dash is formed. One fine day, soil will be formed because the rock will be getting disintegration because of the continuation of the sun rays and the chillness given by the nights. Each and every day they will, due to the high temperature, they will expand. During the night times, they will contract. The continuity of that expansion and the contraction which take place in the rock, it will force the rock into disintegrate into several pieces of stones, and then they will be eroded by water, wind, and then one fine day they will become soil. Soil will be formed. Question number 32. The most fertile soil of India is alluvial soil. Question number 33. This is the choose the correct answer. According to their age, alluvial soil can be classified into chaos and terra. It is not the correct answer. Then desert and mountain soil, it is not the correct answer, because in the question itself they have given alluvial soil. And then D, both option A and B also wrong answer. Khadar and Bangar are the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. Khadar and Bangar. 1 minute, excuse me. I will have little water. Thank you, children. Question number 34. Tiny nodules. Nodules also you can say present in the Bangar soil. I'm sorry, the soil, I did not check this. I forgot, I don't know. I'm sorry, it is soil or called dash. Tiny noodles तो कंकर होता है, छोटे छोटे कंकर. राइस में होंगे ना, चावल में होंगे ना छोटे छोटे कंकर, उसी को कहा जाता है कि nodules, tiny nodules. They are present in the Bangar soil. It is called the kankars. Kankar means tiny stones. We know very well. You would have seen when your mother is cleaning the chawal. Question number 35. The soil which has its origin in basalt region is the black soil. It is a basalt region. I would like to point out in black soil, formation of the black soil. Regarding the black soil, you have several one more question in your board paper. They will twist and ask you. One such question has been given here. Origin is the basalt region. Basalt region is the origin of the black soil. The soil which is made up of dash is black soil. It is called the lava. We know very well the red colored rivers of fire during the eruption of volcano is called as the lava. We know very well. We would have seen in the National Geography channel that lava will come and then they will settle on that area wherever they are falling, and then they will cool down, and then they will become in black or a coffee brown color, and they are only the reason of black soil. They are made up of, the black soil is made up of lava. Am I clear to you? It is not necessary the black soil should be in black color. It may be there in the coffee brown color also. In that color also, the black soil is available in the Deccan Plateau area. The next one, the black soil is otherwise called as black cotton soil. Options you know very well. It is black in color. It cannot be the reason. It helps in export. It has nothing to do for the export here. Option B is the correct answer. So now there is a challenge for you. Option is B only, we everyone know. It favors the cotton cultivation. B is it favors the cotton cultivation. And then option B only. They have given here option D, option B only. Which one you will give us an answer, children? Selvi, fan poduma. Which one you will give us an answer, children? You should not give option B because they have given here in D. Option B only. Option B only here. Option number D, option B only. You should write like this, children. This is the trick of the question paper setter to reduce centum, mind you. They have given here option D. You should write like this, option D, option B only. Like this you should write. Kindly make a note of it. Question number 38. The soil which occupies the central India. Central India, where, children? Which soil, children? In the northern India, we know very well. Alluvial soil is occurring. In the mountain area, mountain and forest soil is there in Kashmir and other areas and all. And then in the southern India, fully alluvial soil is there. In the central India, what soil, children? Which soil will occur? Black soil, children, because in the central India only we have Deccan Plateau. That area fully will be covered with black soil. So I have told you already regarding the black soil. We have several. One more question they will twist and ask you. The next one, 39. Question number 39. The soil which develops on crystalline and igneous rocks at the low rainfall area. Again, we are coming to the same point. What is that? I'm sorry, red soil, igneous, crystalline. At that low rainfall area is the red soil. Question number 40, red soil develops reddish color. Why it is in red color, reddish color? Due to, reason is this one. You can use this reason even in the one mark answer. Diffusion of iron and metamorphic rocks. Due to nature, due to rain, none of that above. Answer is diffusion. Option A is the correct answer. Diffusion of iron and metamorphic rock is the correct answer. Question number 41. Soil is a result of intense leaching due to heavy rains. What is that? Laterite soil. It is because of the intense leaching due to the heavy rains. And then this soil is very essential for the beverage crop. I think I have given the soil which is suitable for the cultivation of tea and coffee is dash. Which soil, children? Laterite only, children. Very essential for you. Laterite soil is the correct answer. They are favorable for the cultivation of coffee and tea. Question number 43. Identify this type of soil. Now they will ask you to do like this also. They will give one picture and ask you to identify also. Now you see, question is dry climate, higher temperature, evaporation is faster, and the soil lacks humus, and then moisture. Answer is arid soil and desert soil. This sort of the soil will be only created in dry climate. Higher temperature is there in desert, we know very well. Evaporation is faster rate, that also we know very well. And then they are not having the moisture. Very soonly they will become the dry soil, and that sort of the soil is the arid soil. Answer is the arid soil or desert soil. Question number 44. The dash in the bottom horizons restrict the infiltration of the water. So conker layer formation are there no in the bottom. Horizon restrict the infiltration of the water. They will hold the water. They will never allow the water to go further inside, interior. The denudation or removal of the top soil is called as the, what is it? What do you mean by that removal of the top soil, children? It is called the soil erosion. Soil erosion. The top soil will be removed by wind, rainwater, and then the river water. Due to this reason, it will be removed and will be taken to some other area. That is called the soil erosion. Question number 46. Dash are the deep channels cut through clayey soil by running water. They are called gullies. They are called gullies. It is given in the last page of this lesson. And then the next one, we can say plowing on slopes up and down is wrong method of farming. Comment on this. So plowing on slope is not that much of problem. While you are plowing, no, the farming method is not correct. This type of farming will form channels which cause quick flow of water leading to soil erosion. How will you form, children? You are using the plow. Let us assume you are using the plow. So that plow will be making holes on the ground, form and go. So they are making channels for the running water. For example, on a slope of the mountain, a farmer is using the plow to farm, and then at the time what will happen, while he is flowing he will be making channels for the running water. Suddenly the rain comes, the water is coming, so it will come very fast because it is having channels to go down to the foothill. Am I clear to you? So in that case the plowing on the slopes will be wrong method only. So they are creating ways for the running water to come quickly to the and leading a higher degree of the soil erosion. Let us go to the next question. Question number is 48. Which one is the step of soil conservation? Contour plowing. Bad land is not the correct answer, we know very well. Rearing cow is not at all going to help us for the soil conservation. They will eat all the grass and the small plant on the area and eat nicely and create soil erosion. Options A and B. Is it correct answer? Which one is the correct answer? Option A is the correct answer. Contour plowing is the correct answer. Option A. Question number 49. What do you mean by net sown area? The net sown area means the total area sown with crops and orchards. You should not say, Miss, what are you talking, Miss? How can we include orchard, Miss? Why? You didn't consider orchard also farming? No, we are producing fruits. No, that is also coming under the horticulture, right? So that orchards also should be included. They can ask you, can we include the orchard in farming? Yes, you can. You will have to. So net sown area means the total area sown with crops and orchards. Question number 50. Why was there foreign invasion in our country? Very important question this is. This has been given under the as a big with a big explanation, and I would like to share some points with that English people, British people, when they entered in our country, getting permission to have some trade with India, at the time they found a lot of resources. Agricultural land very good, and then water and other facilities are there. What was lacking among us, among Indian education? Technology. We were not sending our children, our forefather, not myself. We all are very shrewd nowadays. Our people, our grandfathers and their grandfathers, they did not send their children to school. Education also was lacking, technology also. Even today we are lacking technology to exploit lot of resources. This and all were noted by the British people. What they did, they came here because they were knowing technology better than us. They all were very good in technology, in technical information. So they all came here and then they sent us back and they made us slave to our own country. Answer is, India was rich in minerals, but we don't know how to exploit them. But those foreign countries are rich in higher level of technology and they invaded here to exploit Indian resources. And you people can ask question if you have, we are ready to answer.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. Khatija, ma'am, you have explained very beautifully and a very good manner all the points which can be covered in this chapter, chapter number 1, geography. That is definitely students will be benefited from this chapter. This video will be available on this channel after this session also, so anyone can refer this video at any time. And if you have not subscribed our channel, kindly subscribe the channel so that you can get the benefits. You can visit all the videos through playlist. All previous videos, all previous sessions are available in प्लेलिस्ट। आप उसको उसको भी देख सकते हैं, प्लेलिस्ट से जाकर के देख सकते हैं पिछली जो वीडियो जो सेशंस हमारे उनको देख सकते हैं। और कल हम टुमारो वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द चैप्टर 4 ग्लोबलाइजेशन एंड इंडियन इकोनॉमी on the same channel at the same time 4 to 5. The session will be taken by the Rajini Tony madam from BGS International Residential School, Bangalore. So join with us tomorrow at 4 p.m. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the chapter 10, chapter 4 from economics for class 10. And I have shared feedback form in the live chat box. You can fill the feedback form. Kindly put your email ID correct so that the certificate directly received by you in your email. Stay tuned with us. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much, all the viewers. Thank you so much, Madam Khatija, for sparing your valuable time and staying with us and accepting our invitation. I hope in future you will also be here with us to conduct sessions like this, so that students, more and more students, can get benefited from your knowledge, your expertise, and your experience. Thank you so much. Thank you one and all. Thank you so much.